Welcome to my channel. My name is Vivian Moon. This is Key of Wisdom Tarot, and today we're going to be doing a reading about who's keeping an eye on you. And this isn't necessarily on social media. This could be a person who's getting readings about you. This could be a person who is talking to others about you, who's keeping tabs on you. And this isn't to be paranoid. This could be a really good thing for some of you. This could be someone who's looking at a work profile. This could be anyone who just has a general interest in your existence. And so you're going to obviously pick one of these piles and we're going to discern who are they. Okay, so their personal characteristics. What do they essentially want from you, right? If anything at all. Or if they're just curious about you, what are their intentions, right? And in that, we're going to be looking at, okay, is this person wanting to be a friend? Are they wanting you to join their team? Are they wanting to be a lover? Let's find out. Also, yeah, if it's a person from your past, a person you just met, or a person you don't even know. Okay? Those things are all important. And so we're going to get the general message. And for that, I'm going to pull from my gemstone tray. Okay. And this gives us a general message for the whole collective in a sense that, we're all fractals of each other. And so these are like the core themes. Oh, wow. Both of those crystals wanted to come out. But one wants to stand upright and one wants to lay down. Very interesting. Okay. Wow. Interesting. These I did not expect. Well, and I actually felt compelled to pull this one too. So this is like a core theme or a core energy for all of the piles. So with the two crystals, these are two crystals that I normally put on either side of my rainbow here. And you know what? I got to say it. The Newt and Geb card came out. So wholeness. So a pair, right? So for most of these piles, it's going to be romantic. Yeah, Isis. Some of you are being admired by someone who has a lot of beauty and strength and power. And for others, it's that you are the one who is possessing a lot of that Isis energy. But for a lot of you, it could be really very well both. So yeah, there's a pair. And there's an intuitive connection I see. There's the serpentine energy with this particular crystal. I forget why it has that, but that's just what I associate with this stone is like raw power. So someone's observing not just your beauty, but your power. Someone is seeing you as, I'm just getting like a romantic partner, or for some of them, it's a hookup. We'll find out in your pile, right? For they want to just hook up with you. So it's good to know if someone's lusting after you or if they really want something romantic. Okay. Right here, this is a crystal that broke off of another one. So for some of you, it's someone you broke up with. Okay. And it's also possible that you're being observed by multiple people. Okay. So just know that this person's either going through a rocky time, 333 on the timer when I said that. It could be that they're having an awakening and that they really appreciate the things that you're saying because it resonates with them. So some of you do messages just like me. For others, it's more that you share content, like memes that relate to that, or just like you've had a conversation with them about awakening before. That's what I'm getting for the collective message. This is the general overall vibe. And then I felt compelled to pull this one too. My auntie actually made this. This is stoneware clay, and it says grateful. It looks like Jack Skellington too. So maybe the person has a thing for Jack Skellington for some of you, or you do. Okay, so just take a time to meditate and ask yourself, okay, which pile is mine? Am I drawn to multiple piles? And when you find out, the timestamps are going to be, of course, in the description, and I will see you there. Pile 1, I just heard the word tepid. Okay, I really don't like the word tepid as a concept for you and for this reading. Someone who feels lukewarm about you is observing you. Someone who doesn't know how to feel about it. And I know it's not a great way to open the reading, but it could be that you have someone who is really trying to decide or decipher who are you, or, what are you all about? Like I'm getting a sense of like they're warming up to you though, because tepid isn't coldness and it's definitely not anger or hate. It's like someone who wants to figure you out. And it could be a relative, it could be a family member, like it could be someone who knows you through your family, is what I'm getting. Or through your work, okay, like a coworker. Let's see the card. Okay, the archetypal element of fire. Interesting, because I was just talking about heat. Okay, heat. So this has something to do with heat. It could be aggression. It could be passion. It could be a spark of a passion that's growing. There's a lot of potentials. I'm getting to pull an Angel of the Day card already, which is, okay, one just fell out. This could describe the characteristics of the person. Okay, Mehiel. Do your best to do some writing. If you're not a writer, record your thoughts and ideas. This person could be a writer or you could be a writer. Someone's a writer though. And that you're also writing something that could pertain, this could be a classmate or a teacher. That would be weird if your teacher was watching you. But yeah, just someone who's observing your writing. It could very well be that a teacher is keeping an eye on you in class, not like outside of class, but let's see here. Someone wants to, yeah, okay, Five of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some energy of like just tension. You know what I mean? Six of Wands could be that you've been successful with something lately. Like it's almost like these people are in the cold here and you've melted some of that cold for yourself. It could be that some people are struggling with something that you currently are not. Or like there's the image of victory after a war, right? With all of this. It could be that you were fighting with a group of people or they just like, because there's a group of angels here too, which is maybe why it just was an element of fire instead of like a particular person. So a group of coworkers, a group of classmates, could even be a type of person, right? If you're into social media creation like me, like you're going to have groups of people who ultimately are pitted against your own ways of being. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it could be somebody who's more, I dare say basic. No. Let's use a better word than that. Traditional, but reliable. Wow, we got another earth sign. So yeah, we get this earthy energy of the people who are watching you. And again, they could be observing you because you're beautiful. Some of these people could be jealous of you. And the thing is, to explore jealousy in others, it's where maybe you're scared to shine. These cards actually go together. So yeah, it's a group. It's literally a group. And one person is older, another person is younger. Okay. And I want to get separate angel cards for the voice of each of these people. Just the top one, they're saying, wow, okay. Prepare yourself to win. Yeah, you've got friends in high places, even if you don't know it. I was getting that this person feels more comfy with you and friendly with you. That's why I was getting tepid, right? Because it's like there's multiple people involved, but they feel differently about you. This person is like wanting you to win. This person is rooting for you. And so they could be a younger earth sign male, but ultimately are someone that you perceive as quite not stuck up, but just like either straight-laced, quiet and reserved, not like you maybe, but maybe there is a similarity there on some level. And this is for the Queen of Pentacles. How will people remember you? What have you created that will stand the test of time? Wow, for some of you, this is like a board of directors, okay? So while wow, it's like there's multiple stories coming out of this reading, but for some of you, this is a job opportunity where they're assessing you, and that's why it's tepid or lukewarm, is because they don't know how to feel about you yet. Maybe you came out of a period where a lot of people were against you. You did some writing or you created something, you presented something, and now they're impressed. Now they're like, okay, we're warming up to her now, or them now. Sorry, I normally don't use gender pronouns in my readings. let's get some more cards. Let's see what ultimately is the intention of this group. Six of Chalices. These are people from your past. Or no. Okay. Because it could have been that people from your past were a factor in your life at some point. But in this version of this card, it's just one person. You're flourishing and in your lane here. You're doing well, right? Or you're doing better than you were. You've calmed yourself to a degree. And I think what these people are observing is that. And what they want is, maybe they kind of want some of your energy. Maybe they see your improvement and that you've either calmed yourself or you've come more into your own. You've really stepped into a different version of yourself, and they're kind of like, ooh, ah. It's just a funny way of thinking about it, but like, someone's impressed with you. That's what I'm genuinely feeling. You fought a battle, you won the battle, you're victorious, and now people are impressed with you. What? Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Okay. What a reading. We have the Knight, the Queen, and the King all together. And that's why I used this deck. I was like, at some point, it's gonna be relevant to have all these cards that fit together, right? So from a start of, geez, we don't know how to feel about her, it becomes, holy shit, we're in love. Him, her, whatever your gender pronouns are, we're in love. And they're like, damn. They see you doing, maybe you're influencer fitness or fashion because they're seeing your bod or whatever. They're seeing, oh my God, I really don't mean to be like that, yo, but like, they're seeing your strawberries, your strawberry cheeks. That's really, this reading feels playful. I don't know how else to describe the energy, but it's like, you've been restless for so long. You've been wanting to just get to it. Something, you were really revved up. But yeah, oh my God, I just split the deck and it's the three of, this is a group. This is a group of people totally like considering you for a position. Some of them are attracted to you just like physically, or they're like, yeah, we want you for our team, for our group. And it's a step up from the energy you were in before, where a group of people was being sideways. Okay, that's just what I'm getting. Some people were being sideways. You felt insecure. You've overcome a lot of those insecurities, and it was kind of like a fight for your life, dude. But yeah, divine judgment has come upon your life, okay? So, because for some of you, you're very unconventional, playful, exciting. You could be an entrepreneur, or you could be a performer, or you could just be a rising star in your area of work. You could be a student. You could be an artist, okay? But I'm really getting the vibe of aesthetic here. I'm really getting the vibe of performance here. I'm so getting a vibe of like music because of the trumpets, or messages like tarot, spiritual messages, or like, yeah, oh my God, the Lovers. And they're not revealing their intentions to you because there's literally so many hidden intentions where it's like a mix of feelings. So going into this, Spirit just the Moon. So many intentions that haven't been revealed because it's almost like they want to see where you're going with it. They want to see what happens next. They're on the edge of their seats in a way. Or they're in the process of interviewing more people. I just bumped the camera, and that generally for me means that the situation is rocky. But rocky doesn't have to mean bad. Some kind of rocky is like feeling not totally stable yet, right? And so something hasn't stabilized yet. And if you're waiting for like a job offer or something like that, with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, it's more than likely that you'll get it. Or that you're just in an overall energy of like, you're going to get the job that's right for you. A door of opportunity will open. Divine is bestowing upon you the perfect opportunity. One more card. Okay, they want me to draw from both decks actually as for advice. Nine, yeah, just keep living in the end and doing what another door of opportunity. Look, what's going to open the door is you knowing that you're worthy and living in the end, seeing yourself in that position if that's what you want, seeing yourself with that person if that's what you want. Okay? Literally. 10 of Wands. Yeah, and don't put so much on your plate. All right? I know you probably love to be out here showing everybody what's what. But sometimes you just need to relax. Yeah, shaky camera again. Exactly. Your advice, could you make a shift? Do some soul searching to see if you're on the right path. Okay, don't let these people too much influence what this one too. Have a sense of humility. Don't be too proud so you can find peace against troubles. Okay, so in the past, you may have tried to mask insecurity by appearing overconfident. All right. And this is what people saw in you. They were like, that seems a little overconfident. I'm not getting hate energy from here. I'm just getting that, like, in the past, when you really needed to make a leap of faith and, like, show forth all of your gifts to the world, you kind of presented yourself as, like, I don't give a F. I'm going to do what I want. And that's a good thing. The angels are just saying, okay, maybe you could shift that back just a little bit. Be humble, right? And humble and confident can, exist together, just like this. And so, if you need someone to vent to about all that, like my friend, get a reading with me, because together we will do a guided meditation first into the sacred space of your heart to help you discern messages from your own higher self, and then we will do a reading. Okay, so head to the description of the video if you enjoyed this and you want to book with me. There's also a place to donate. Thank you to everyone who donates, likes, comments, and shares the video to help the algorithm, help this little channel grow. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay, so pile 2, right off the bat, I just felt like this rush of wind, like spiritual wind, cold spiritual wind, like a door being opened and it's really, really cold outside. So who is observing you? Someone who lives somewhere cold is cold towards you. You share a space where there's like a door that opens up that's like really cold. It could even be someone who lives with you if that's been something that's come up recently, that like, the door is open, it's getting cold in here or something. Like, I'm just getting that energy, or just an energy of like a cold tornado. Okay. Which sounds so bad, but just stay with me. What else? I'm getting cats. Cats. Okay. What kind of cat? Like a spotted cat, like a black and white spotted cat. Or, yeah, just like a black cat. Okay. Wow, interesting. This could be someone from your past for some of you who feels cold about you or whatever. Someone who had a cat or saw that you had a cat and you had a conversation about the cat. 1818 on the timer when I said that. For some of you, this could be your mom, because 18 is the moon card, and the moon archetype also correlates, or it could be a family member because the moon also relates to family. Okay, so this is someone who's concealing their feelings about you, or just like at one point could have had concealed things things they didn't tell you, things they lied about. All right. Whoa. Cosmic influences. All right. So that's also the moon energy in a way. There's the sun and the moon in the card. There's a dove. Kaphara represents the cycles. So this could have been someone you had many, many cycles with. The dog started whining. So that's also moon energy of anxiety. So this person could have had anxiety. This person could have been someone that you talked with a lot. Someone who has either Mercury-related placements, because this is Thoth, so he's the god related to Mercury. Knowledge of mysteries will come easy. Ooh, okay. Positive changes on the horizon. Someone who is, interested in the ancient sacred mystery schools. So that's the card that kind of represents them, her archetype. But it also says positive change is on the horizon. Things could be shaky for them right now, honestly. This person could be in Aquarius. I'm just getting air sign energy. So Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius for this person here. But positive change is coming. Okay, so they could be watching you. But you could be this Ma'at figure. I'm just kidding. Like, you could be the one who has the cosmic influences and the moon and the witchy energy, right? Whereas this person has more of an intellectual energy, or they've just played that role in your life of kind of like, how do I say this? Either a teacher or someone who wanted to be your teacher. They wanted you to listen to them. They wanted to talk and have you listen. That kind of energy. This is a card they want me to draw for you. Libra is an energy that's coming up too with Ma'at. Natahia. Ooh, pay attention to signs and symbols you see. They offer new wisdom. This is something you've been getting signs about. So also Leo energy with Natahia. That's the part of the zodiac that angel resides at. And it's actually one of my birth angels, or birth chart angels, I should say. They offer new wisdom. Okay, so you offer them new wisdom. They offer you new wisdom. And they're still watching because they're curious about you. Okay? Curiosity is what's really coming through, but there could have been a cold tornado at some point. Keeping things to yourself can be difficult. Try not to overshare today. They just don't want to overshare. They don't want to overshare. Like, somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable. I'm just kidding. They don't want to be vulnerable, and I don't know why. This is like a 2-for-1 where they're saying this, but also not this. And I'm interested to see what that means. Ugh. What? Okay, so this is a person who sees you as the high priestess, but perhaps sees where you could improve. The Empress as well on the bottom of the deck. There's someone who sees you in your power, because that's Natahia is about power, and yet sees where you could become even more powerful. Okay? And so you might feel judged by this person, but they're here to help you grow. That's just what I'm getting from the bottom of my heart, man. They're here to help you grow. And that's why they challenge you. And that's why there's this pressure. But they are keeping an eye on you, whether they're in your house, whether they're in your community, whether it's on social media. This person fucking loves you, I just heard. This person fucking loves you. Like, so deeply, I want to cry. It's like I want to cry. 5 of Cups, man. Yeah, they want to cry. It's like they could have lost you. They could have mishandled the relationship. They could feel bad about making you feel bad at some point. Or just choosing someone else over you if this is a third-party situation, because I'm really getting a soul connection. They're giving me another this, but also not this. They want me to pull it in reverse. Fuck. Okay, this person undervalued you. Okay, this person saw you as valuable, knew you were valuable, and yet took the wrong actions due to their own insecurities. Some of them slept on you, decided to go with someone else because there's the High Priestess and the Empress here. It's almost like, feels like a war between these two energies inside of you. Not even necessarily them. It could be your financial situation was the reason. Either you were in a transient situation where you were not staying there for long, or you had financial issues that at the time they said, I can't deal with that. I'm sorry if that's the case for you, by the way. And if it wasn't that, just could have been that you were in a job transition, or it could have been that you worked together and it was weird. There's so many things that could manifest from that archetype, but for some of you, this is literally a family member, and so it's not romantic. It's just that they love you so much that it scares them and it upsets them because they want you to reach your full potential, and they know that their influence sometimes triggers you. They know that their influence sometimes can make you upset. This is them. Queen of Swords. So for some of you, this person is a woman, okay, specifically, or just someone with a lot of feminine energy, like an effeminate man, okay, who is really intellectual and kind of like will snap their finger in your face, sassy, okay, or just be very nonplussed is what I'm getting, and kind of wry. Like, it could be that their sense of humor is dry and like very sort of savage. For some of you, this is your grandma. Oh, grandma watching them on social media type vibe. But this person also has grandma energy, grandpa energy, older, like wise for their years kind of thing. Or if they're older, they're almost like younger. like they have the energy of both, but wise elder at their core. Okay. This, but not this. I keep getting that. This feels like a liminal space, relationship where they're neither here nor there about you. And I don't really recommend moving towards this person if that is the case. You don't want to be in a liminal space with someone. You want someone to be certain about how they feel about you. Okay? The world. Oh, yeah. Something about distance, physical distance, or the four directions as a theme. You could live near the four corners, or this person could be obsessed with alchemy or just like learning magic because I'm seeing the stars. This person could be a witch. This person could be someone who's very creative and really wise beyond their years. You are too, but it's like they're a person who sees so much. They're a person who understands so much. They feel lonely. Is what I'm getting. And that just hurts my heart to say that. They feel so lonely that when they look at you, they feel at home. Yeah. But at the same time, they shut their mouth. At the same time, they don't talk to you. At the same time, they pick other people over you. And that's not about you. It's not about you at all. What it's about is them not picking themselves, them shutting themselves off from love and devotion to spirit on a higher level. Okay? Them externalizing their own insecurities about themselves. Okay? And that's not easy for them to stop doing. Yeah, they're going side. It's like they're going side. They want to throw their whole world at you. Whatever that means. They want you to be a part of their world in some cases, but let's get... Ooh, let purposeful action guide you. What are you looking for and what do you want to accomplish? Okay, so let's see what they want. They want to take purposeful action towards you. This is a really strange energy. Bring your courage to the forefront. You've got it under control, even if you don't think so. Yeah, some of them want to message you to tell you, like, how they feel. And this is the Six of Pentacles. I put it off to the side because it wasn't ready to be seen yet. But some of them want to invest in you in some way, shape, or form, give you something, or they have given you something in the past. Ultimately, they have a giving heart and they see you as worthy of receiving, regardless of your flaws, okay, is what I'm getting. For some of you, this is like you're thinking of a hardcore enemy here. This is not it. This is not that. Okay? It's not that at all. If you've been thinking of this person as an enemy, they may be someone who's just drawn to you and wants to see you rise into your highest potential, even though they're not being kind to you or they're not being forthcoming. And that's frustrating for you. So you might feel that energetic tension, though. The winged boar. This is a person who sees you as their sort of once in a lifetime type relationship. Like they're never going to meet anyone like you ever again. They're never going to have that experience with anyone ever again. Deep soul connection and love for you. And not knowing what to think. But the cold tornado thing. Spirit, please tell me about the cold tornado. Ace of Wands. Judgment. There's like a vortex here. And the Three of Chalices. Okay, so the third party situation were you moving or you waking up to the fact that they were just after you for a lust of some kind, right? Where they weren't being forthcoming, they were also being a little bit too forward. Not forthcoming in their attentions, but too forward in their actions. Sort of like a strange energy where you couldn't quite put your finger on it because you felt that they wanted to be near you, but they didn't make their intentions fully known. And that was a very strange and frustrating experience for you. And because this person wants to reach out to you again, you can sense it, you can feel it because of the soul connection. And it's because they really, Two of Cups, they really haven't met anybody like you anywhere else. And like I said before, they fucking love you, okay? So if you want to get more details about this connection, please do message me through my website or just book a reading, because I have the 5 elements reading on my website, and we can go much deeper into this connection there. I also do Zoom sessions. So in the Zoom sessions, we take you into a deep state of meditation in the sacred space of the heart, where you can really view this connection from your higher self. And then we can go into the reading to get more and more detail about what this connection is all about in your life. Okay. So let me know if that's something that you want to do or something that you've already done in the comments as far as booking. And then if you'd like to make a donation, of course, that's always appreciated. Thank you very much. And make sure to also like, comment, share this, save this to help the algorithm, help this channel grow, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. 3101 on the timer as I begin this reading. And I just got from the number 1, someone thinks you're number 1. And celebration energy. Someone who dances, someone who has really dark divine feminine energy in some way, shape, or form in their life, either from what they do. Some of them could be, I'm just kidding. This is really specific messaging, by the way. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. And that's okay, because when we get to the general messages, it will be for you. But yeah, someone has tattoos or loves tattooing, okay, and is a lot of fun. You're a lot of fun, they think. But they also just think like you're the best. They look at you and they go, they're the best. Like, I can't stand it. They're just the best. like the way that you would look at like this isn't weird, but they would look at you the way that they see like a cute animal. Okay. The type of love I'm getting is just this unconditional presence of surrender towards everything you say and do. They just want to drink it in. Like really romantic energy here, or just like what is it, like a friend crush? Could be a friend crush. Someone who just like adores you, okay? And they're looking on you with so much love. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I split to that. Off to the side, I split to that. You didn't see it, so I'm going to put it back in the deck. That's rude. Two of Wands. Someone who wants to manifest a connection with you. I'm getting heat. I'm getting warmth in my heart. This is the most romantic pile so far, and I drew 2 cards for you. So let's do it. Sekhmet. Wow. Okay, with the snakes, yeah. Divine feminine energy. But also Sothis, Khonshu, and Amun-Ra with Anubis in the center is someone who's really mystical. Sun, moon, star, Holy Trinity frequencies, like... And the Sekhmet represents the snake coming out of Amun-Ra's eye. So awareness, Kundalini energy, soul frequency, awareness. And the 2 of Wands can sometimes mean, I'm just going to say it, twin flame, and then the King of Pentacles, split to the King of Pentacles. So the King and Queen of Pentacles. Someone who sees, I could be a power couple with you. And the timer literally says 33:33 when I said that. Okay, yeah. Twin flame, by the way, for me, means it's the Harios Gamos of 2 counterbalancing opposite soul templates coming together, not a split soul, for me. All right. And that just means that you, quote unquote, complete each other archetypally. All right. Archetypally speaking, are the, you're the Shiva to my Shakti type deal. And God, I love that. That's just so good in every possible way. Death. Man, the 13 energy, I'm telling you, this person is edgy or just sort of has a darker aesthetic, loves like sort of the iconography of the dark goddess. Wears it a lot. Wears snakes. Wears amulets of ancient Egyptian stuff. This person's an alchemist. And this person loves that you are too, are into spiritual stuff. I don't know if you're an alchemist, like in that same kind of hardcore way. Some of you could just be like an energy healer, or someone who just facilitates transformation, you could be a therapist. You could be someone who has just very healing energy overall. Even if you don't do those things, maybe you will be doing those things. Wow, I get a love reading and a life purpose reading all in one. And I burped. Someone who clears energy. Someone who's a sanctifier for the collective. 3 of Wands. Oh my goodness, they are doing rituals. Or you're doing rituals. About what? They're saying not this. They want me to show it anyway. Not this. The Queen of Pentacles came out again. Not on a practical level. Not on a strictly practical level. This is someone who does ritual high magic. Okay? Someone who's really deep into learning about esotericism to the cosmic level, to the cosmic degree, and I'm getting chills. The winged boar. Because they want to know. Yeah, the 2 of Wands keeps coming out again, so it's almost like both of you are on the same path. Doing different aspects. One's more focused to the earth, one's more focused out to the horizon. Like generating some kind of consciousness for the future, while the other person is more like, I'm tapping into the now and I'm pulling in frequencies from the now. I'm pulling in frequencies from the core of creation. The Axis Mundi is coming up. God, this one, I don't know what this card is. The world. Okay, both of you care a lot about the world. It's so important. Okay, I'm just hearing it's so important. Like, we really want to make a change in the world. I'm just getting this person is going to be your lover. Oh my God, the 10 of Pentacles when I said that. You're gonna be a family, dude. I never give readings like this. Or I shouldn't say never. I never say never. All right. This is someone who sees the potential in you to create a family with. Okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to happen. But it's something that has the potential to happen. Okay? So someone who has really the potential to be your perfect mate is waiting, though. Waiting. My darling, why do you wait? Let's get, the King of Pentacles came out again. Maybe they're amassing wealth. But what they're really manifesting is something of a higher order. Okay? Something of a deep, esoteric, magnum opus type frequency, but that you can do it together type deal. Wow. It's kind of scary in like a good way because of just how beautiful it is. Oh my God. Like, power couple to the max. This, do your best to do some they're writing something. There could be a musician. You could be a musician. Get in touch with nature. This will help clear your mind and refresh your spirit. This could be you. You could have a need to get in touch with nature in regards to being able to send this person psychic messages. Okay. This is really deep stuff, man. This is like one of the deepest readings I've ever given. This. Bahuya. Something that's hard to get through. Now is the time to expand your consciousness. Spend today in thoughtful meditation. Literally, this person wants to send you psychic messages through the ether. And they're waiting until the right time for source to tell them to talk to you. It has nothing to do with, oh, I've got so much work on my plate. Or, oh, and maybe it does have something to do with that. Maybe it's your thing. Maybe you are working on something deep and they're waiting for you to finish whatever you're finishing up with the world. This is big stuff, man. I am so excited by this. Like, I rarely feel this excited during a reading. Folia. Folia can help you with difficult conversations. Reach out to someone you've been avoiding. They're avoiding it. But again, I don't know if it's a difficult conversation in the sense that they're so scared to talk to you, or they just All things must come to an end. This ending will be a good one. Okay, so something needs to come to an end before they can reach out to you. Something in your life, something in their life. It's just not complete yet. But it's so close. Okay, it's like you're so close. They're so close. The divine is delaying this so that whatever chapter is ending can just fully freaking end. The transmutation can fully occur with the death card, and you can live a blessed life with this person. All right? Oh my God. They're saying 3 more cards from here for your advice. They want to give you advice apparently. They're saying no, like really advice. Is there anyone you've offended? Reach out and try to rekindle the relationship. I gotta say, for some of you, this is a person from the past, but for most of you, it's that you need to reconcile with all of your past hurts in your past relationships. And like, you don't have to reconcile in a physical sense with the people in your life, but you do have to forgive the conflict. Maybe not forgive them as a person, but let go of the energy of whatever happened with these people before, so that you can move on from the energy of it into a new energy that you have with this connection. Okay? They're saying 41:14 on the clock, and they're saying, do this, but also don't do this. You have the strength of iron. You will score victory over your challenges. Don't try so hard. Relax. Relax. Meditate. Take some time to just enjoy your life. Just be. Like, yes, you are strong. Yes, you are victorious. But your life ain't all about that, friend. Sometimes you just need to chill. Sometimes you just need to let it be what it is until it resolves itself. I just heard the God. Till God, the God, a God resolves it for you. This is a big one, they're saying. Really do this. This is a big one. Meditation is important today. Anya will help you to find peace of mind. So you need to meditate, you need to find peace of mind, and you need to receive messages about this person. And if you would like to have a guided meditation along those lines, I do customized guided sessions. And how that works is we tap into the Holy Trinity together. And for others, that would mean the Axis Mundi, right? We tap into that in meditation. I take you into the sacred space of the heart. And then you're able to discern this connection from the sacred space of the heart, which is your connection to your soul. All right, so if you want some assistance in being guided in meditation to connect with this frequency of this person that you've been feeling, right? No matter if they're from your past or if you haven't even met them yet, there's something here that really is important to you at a soul level, okay? And if you enjoyed this, there is information on how to make a donation down there too. I highly appreciate all donations that are given to this channel. Make sure to like, comment, share the reading if it really resonated with you, and subscribe, of course, to help the channel grow. And thank you so much for watching. Blessed be.